Hey guys, Grifton here, and today I want to talk to you about Phase 3 tier gear and what good news comes of this. So first, to kind of explain this, I'm going to go back to Karazhan actually and look at our Phase 1 tier. So if you look at the token, we share a token with Warrior, Priest, Druid, which was kind of annoying, and it stayed kind of annoying in Phase 2, but essentially Warriors and Druids are in the same tier gear. Now, in early days of Karazhan, when you're running 10 mans, you would just put a Warrior in one group and a Druid in the other, and they'd eventually get their gear just fine. But going into Phase 2, where it was all 25 mans, we had the same problem. We had Warriors, Priest, and Druid in the same group, which is kind of annoying. So what we ended up doing is going back and forth between our Warrior and our Druid for tier gear. Yes, I know if you're running double Druid, this is going to be a problem no matter what you do. But for a lot of us that run Warrior main tank still, this was kind of annoying. Now, the reason I bring this up is because, guess what, guys? They changed it in Phase 3. So we'll go to Archimon, let's look at the Forgotten Vanquisher, Rogue Mage Druid. So Helm of the Forgotten Protector is Warrior Hunter Shaman, and then the other one is Paladin Priest Warlock. So we are no longer with another tank. We don't even have a healer in our group, which is, well, technically we do because Druids are healers, but we're pretty much guaranteed high prio or first prio for all these pieces of gear, which is great. And you can say that for all the tanks. If you have a main tank Warrior, they're getting prio for this. Off tank Druid, getting prio for this. Paladin, same thing. And you could just prio them if you want to. I know a lot of places where they do prio tanks over everything else, and I think that's a good methodology. I think getting them geared is the easiest thing to making it easier for you the rest of the fights. They don't always do that, but even if they don't, you're with Rogue Mage Druid. Chances are there's not a ton from this list, maybe 4 or 5 people that are in here, which is great. So everyone else, that means, is going to handle the other 20. You've got we have 1 rogue in our group, we have 1 mage, sometimes 2, and then we run 3 druids: a boomkin, a feral, and a resto. So a total of maybe 6 at the most, and that's really good chances for a feral tank. So even if you don't prio, even if you just roll off, there's less people rolling for this. This is really good news for us. And we're not competing with Warriors, which is really good, especially if you run the standard Warrior, Druid, Paladin. Now, if you've moved into the world of Druid, Paladin, which is becoming way more common as we progress into the higher phases, you're going to be stuck in the same boat, but also have less people to compete with, so that's good. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick heads up that this is really good news. So if you started building out your BIS lists or maybe your prio lists, we do all that stuff in our guild. Consider a good chance of getting all this tier gear as a good sign. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. I just want to give you guys a heads up that the tier tokens are changing. Keep an eye out for more phase, especially once the PTR comes out. Keep an eye out for more Phase 3 stuff. I do have some other content coming out in the near future that's going to talk about more just general bear tanking stuff, not specific to any phase. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, if you guys like the kind of content, feel free to subscribe, as that really helps me out. But as always, guys, take care.